Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Coolidge High School in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. The number 1 team versus the number 12 team in the country by USA Today rankings. Montrose Christian coming in at number 12 versus the number 1 Oak Hill Military Academy team. Two legendary coaches in the high school basketball scene. Stu Vetter, coach of Montrose Christian Mustangs. And you got Steve Smith, the coach of Oak Hill. Got it?
All right. At this time, we can have everyone to stand for the national anthem. And let's get ready
here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center, Coolidge High School, Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. Just about to tip off here. Starting lineups have been announced. For Montrose Christian, you have Adrian Bowie, Greivis Vasquez, Taishi Ito, Ben Thomas, and Kevin Durrant. For Oak Hill, you have Michael Beasly, Jeff Allen, Anthony Wright, Nolan Smith, and Lawson. Oak Hill's ready to go. One last meeting for Stu Vetter's Montrose Christian Mustangs. Highly anticipated crowd here at the Frank R. Williams Activity Center. Nearly capacity of 4,000. Two of the biggest recruits in the country will set to tip it off. Kevin Durrant, who's going to Texas, and Michael Beasly, who is committed to Charlotte and Bobby Lutz's team. Almost underway here. Ball is won by Oak Hill, going right to left. Lawson pumps from the foul line, out on Jeff Allen. The Montrose Christian ball. Durrant set to inbound to Tai Ito. And drawing the early matchup, looking here is Jeff Allen possibly for Kevin Durrant. Greivis Vasquez. Passes off to Adrian Bowie, back to Vasquez. Works it over to Durrant. Durrant inside to Ito. Ito dishes out. Jumper is missed by Ben Thomas. Rebound, Oak Hill. Lawson driving coast to coast. He's bumped on the shot. And the senior headed to North Carolina, Roy Williams' team, is headed to the, actually the foul is on the floor. Smith inbounds into the half court to Lawson. Lawson calls out the play. Working on his man Ito, hits the jumper. Jeff Allen fouled underneath. Count the basket. We got our first points of the ball game. Foul is on the senior Ben Thomas. Senior Jeff Allen is headed for Virginia Tech at the line for the Warriors. They'll be shooting one with a 2-0 lead. He converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Durrant inbounds to Tai Ito, facing the press. Durrant with the ball in the wing. Launches a three-pointer. It's good. Montrose Christian has its first lead of the ball game. Nolan Smith on the perimeter looking for Lawson. Lawson's got the ball up top. Guarded by Tai Ito. Lawson inside to Beasly, guarded by Durrant. Beasly works baseline, hits the jumper. We got a 5-3 ball game right now in favor of Oak Hill. Greivis Vasquez dishes the ball to Ito. Ito's pass saved. Montrose will set it up. Durrant's got the ball, being guarded by Jeff Allen. He falls down. Vasquez picks up the ball. Spins in the lane. Hits the runner. The senior head of the Maryland is on the board. We got a tie game at 5. Taiwan lost over to Anthony Wright. Wright, who's headed to Michigan, gets it back to Lawson. And we got a foul inside. And this one is on 15. Ben Thomas, his second foul of the afternoon. And he'll be subbed out. Terrell Vincent, the freshman, will replace Thomas. as Thomas leads the game with foul trouble early in the first with 6 minutes to play. Lawson takes the inbound. And we got another foul inside this time. It's going to be an offensive foul is whistled on Jeff Allen. Ty Ito drew the charge inside. Durrant inbounds to Ito. Going to call the press off here. Lawson will pick him up at near midcourt. Ito drives left side, looking for Vasquez on the wing. Vasquez driving baseline. His pass goes out of bounds and turns the ball over. It's not what the Mustangs were looking for on that one. So Beasly inbounds to Taiwan Lawson. Lawson takes the ball right side. Looking to set up, looking for Beasly, didn't have him. Finds Nolan Smith cutting through the lane, hits it off the glass. Ito to Vasquez, ahead to Durrant. Durrant drives, and the senior headed to Texas is fouled in the lane. Foul will be on Mike Beasly, his first. So senior Kevin Durrant at the line, headed to Texas. Play for Rick Barnes. He misses the first foul shot. The Suitland, Maryland native played at Oak Hill last season. This season he's come over to play for Stu Vetter's Montrose Christian team. So he undoubtedly has some friends on the other side. Durrant sinks the second one. Beasly will inbound Taiwan Lawson. Lawson calling out the play, again guarded by Ito. Nice pick by Beasly. Lawson drives and turns it over. Oh, no, it's going to be ruled out. Last touch by the Mustangs. Smith inbounds to Lawson. Lawson up top looking for Beasly, who drives inside on Durrant. And we're going to get a foul called here on the floor. Beasly going to be fouled by Kevin Durrant. That will be his first. The fourth on the Mustangs early on here in the first quarter. So fouls starting to pile up already. Just 3 minutes in the ball game, 4 fouls. Beasly inside, misses, gets his own rebound, then he's fouled again. And this one might be on Durrant as well. He got lucky. Terrell Vinson going to be called with the foul. Freshman, it's his 5th foul. Well, the team's 5th, his first. So Mike Beasly, who played at Riverdale Baptist last season, homeschooled at the line. Beasly hits the foul shot. One of the top players in the country, headed to Bobby Lutz's Charlotte team. 49ers are lucky to have him. Beasly misses his second foul shot. And got a lane violation on Montrose Christian, so Beasly will get one more shot here. Trying to extend the lead to 3 as they got an 8-6 lead. Beasly hits the second foul shot. Ito will bring it up, guarded by Taiwan Lawson, driving right side. He's looking for some help, almost a travel. The fans wanted to travel here. Vincent has the shot blocked underneath by Beasly. Allen ahead to Lawson, looking for Beasly, then pass is thrown out of bounds. The alley-oop attempt there. Got a little too carried away running the break. Both of these teams like to get out and run, so you will see that all afternoon. Ty Ito's going to bring the ball up, picked up by Lawson here at midcourt. Durrant, back to Ito. Ito looking for Vincent. Steal by Beasly, and then Vincent's going to pick up his second foul. And that's a tough foul all the way back there in the transition game. Nolan Smith will inbound the ball here for the Oak Hill Warriors. Steve Smith calling out the play to his troops. Lawson here is looking for Beasly inside again. Beasly gets by Vincent, loses the ball, but it's going to be out on the Mustangs. It will stay Oak Hill ball. Smith on the baseline to inbound. Looks for Beasly, doesn't have him. Finds Lawson up near midcourt. Lawson throws a lob pass inside to Beasly. An offensive foul called on Michael Beasly. Pushing off on Terrell Vincent. That's going to be his second foul. The Oak Hill Warriors cannot afford to lose him. He's got to be in there to combat Kevin Durrant. .3:55 into the game so far. Got a 9-6 lead for the Oak Hill Warriors. Ty Ito bringing the ball up the floor. Ito finds Vincent at the three-point line. Vincent to Durrant. Durrant takes the shot, foot on the line. The long two misses, rebound Nolan Smith. Smith ahead to Taiwan Lawson. Lawson with the pull-up three. He got it. 12-6 Oak Hill. Ito bringing the ball up the floor, guarded by Lawson. Terrell Vincent with the ball up top. And we're going to have a defensive foul coming off the screen here. Ito coming around the screen, and Jeff Allen whistled with the foul. That will be his second. He's going to come out of the ball game. Checking in will be Alberto Jackson and Landon Milbourne coming in for Allen and Beasly, the two Warriors with 2 fouls apiece. So far, a lot of fouls both sides. Team's probably looking to try to settle down soon. Ito inbounds the ball to Adrian Bowie. Bowie drives, dishes to Vincent. Vincent scores inside with the right hand. Lawson working. Great crossover dribble, misses the shot. Rebound Adrian Bowie. Bowie's going to take it coast to coast for the jam, and the crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild here as Adrian Bowie throws it down with the left hand. Vasquez calling for the crowd. Lawson with the ball on the right side. Looking for Jackson inside. Doesn't have him. To Landon Milbourne. Milbourne takes the three. He misses. Rebound Vasquez. 2 future Maryland Terrapins on the ends of that one. Durrant from the baseline three. Missed it. Rebound inside Bowie. He misses. The dunk putback. The huge play by Kevin Durrant, who's headed to Texas. The crowd going wild here. Tie ball game. 12-12. Shows why he's the #1 small forward, power forward combo type recruit in the nation. Rick Barnes is going to be happy with him. And the junior Adrian Bowie picks up a defensive foul as Nolan Smith was driving hard with the left side. That is Montrose Christian's 7th foul of the half, so Oak Hill will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the half. Smith at the line. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Nolan Smith, the son of Derek Smith, former Louisville star and also a star for the Washington Bullets, now the Washington Wizards. Plays for Curtis Malone's DC Assault team in the summertime. Smith sinks the second free throw as well. Oak Hill takes a 2-point lead. Ito takes the inbound from Durrant. Lawson checks him at midcourt. Looks for Vincent. Vincent guarded by Alberto Jackson. Landon Milbourne now covering Adrian Bowie. Bowie with the pass inside to Vincent. Vincent gets the shot off, misses. Rebound Jackson. Lawson's going to run it. Doesn't have numbers, but makes a pretty pass underneath to Anthony Wright. Wright with the layup. And Oak Hill extends the lead to 4. Ito again brings the ball up. Stu Vetter calling out the play for his troops. Ty Lawson covering Ito. Ito inside to Vincent. Back to Vasquez. Throws up the wild layup. Missed. Rebound landed Milbourne. Milbourne ahead to Lawson, who dishes off to Nolan Smith, who missed the layup. Kevin Durrant picks up the rebound. He's going to take it up the floor himself. Durrant doesn't have numbers. Looks for Ito. Ito to Greivis Vasquez. Vasquez for three. Off the mark. Rebound Durrant inside. Loses control and turns it over. Oak Hill running. Lawson, Smith, back to Lawson. Hits the layup and the foul on Ito. Tough hanging layup. Nice little give and go action there by the Warriors. They take a 6-point lead. Will go for 7 on the 3-point play attempt. Stu Vetter going to go to his bench. Going to bring back Ben Thomas and also going to bring in junior Troy Brewer. Foul shot off the mark. Vasquez with the ball in the left wing. Looked inside for Vincent, didn't have him. Durrant at the top, near midcourt. Being guarded by Anthony Wright. Durrant drives with the right hand. Puts up the layup, it's good. 18-14 now, Oak Hill. Two teams who really like to get out and score. Milborn for three from Lawson, hits it. And the senior who's headed to Maryland next year for Gary Williams Terrapins drains a three-pointer from the left wing to give the Warriors a 7-point advantage. Vasquez now with the ball up top to Ito, being covered by Lawson. Back to Vasquez, who's up high, dribbles near midcourt, looking for some help, goes back the other way, spins, loses control, falls down, gets it to Durrant. Durrant from the elbow hits the jumper, and Kevin Durrant really making his presence known as the quarter ends. 21-16 is your first quarter score for the Oak Hill Warriors. So far this game giving everything that was expected.